Yeah! Oh, yeah! What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the KillJoy Jake YouTube channel. I'm KillJoy Jake, and you're not. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up? Welcome. Talking a little creatures and their features tonight. Jacob Wells is with us tonight. What's up? Hey, Jake, it's Jacob. Love the name as always, my friend. How you doing, buddy? Did you know that the Merkins have released an original song called Love to Die? Freddie raps? Well, I'm there, man. I've heard a lot of their stuff. I don't know if I've heard this one, though. Very cool. Friday the 13th, the Merkins have a new music video out. Very nice. Also, Womp Stomp has their new fan film coming out that day as well. So we got a lot to look forward to on Friday the 13th, Jacob. I'm very excited for it. Sarah Campbell is joining us for trivia tonight, which I'm very excited for. Thanks for hanging out in the chat as well. Appreciate you, Sarah. We'll be bringing you on in just a moment here. Villain Killin' Dylan is saying hey to Sarah, but not to me. My feelings are hurt, Dylan. I'm just kidding. Thanks for being here, my friend. Sloth King Chase is saying I'm excited. Hello. What's up, Sloth King Chase? I will never fuck with the sloths because of you, Chase. Thank you for your support in the sloth department. Olaf the Snowman is here. How's it hanging? What's up? Welcome. Ty Lee is saying, where does Saw X rank on this year's horror list thus far? Ooh, you'll find out at the end of the year. I have a big nasty video coming out at the very bottom of the year, December 31st. That morning, you guys will see a big old video where I talk about every single horror movie I watched in 2023. It's going to take me the whole month to make, but I'm so excited to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I will tell you then. I clicked on the wrong thing. Kaiju Godzilla Productions is saying, hey, Jake, it's been a while since I last stopped by in your stream. How have you been? I'm fantastic, Kaiju Godzilla Production. Thanks for being here, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. We're doing a little trivia tonight on creature features. It's going to be a blast. We'll be back to our usually scheduled program, most likely tomorrow and Wednesday, doing a little streams on those days too. So come on by and say hello. Jordan Caleb's here with us tonight saying, our good horror king. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Watching Saw 2 currently. Oh, nice. I'm getting through the franchise as well. I should have some kind of ranking on Wednesday. I'm not going to promise that, but at some point, I'll be ranking the franchise. Very excited for that. Villain Killin' Dylan, you said hello to me. I appreciate that. In the Ghostface voice, Sarah is my favorite name. Oh, okay. Hell yes. Well, thank you for being here, Dylan. I appreciate you. RJ Skarenki is saying, hey, Jake, give me some Scream trivia and I'm ready. Ghostface is not necessarily a creature yet, so to say, but we do got some fun questions up ahead. Let's bring on some great guests. We also have Roll. What's up, Roll? How's it going? You're watching Insidious: The Red Door. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy. I had a good time with it earlier this year. I enjoyed it. It's not my favorite from the franchise, but it's a good one. First, I want to bring on Sarah Campbell, who's running the show tonight. Everybody, welcome, Sarah. Hello.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is going to be fun.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to get into it. Creature features, those are some of my favorites, so I'm so excited you brought some of those questions to the table today.
Me too.
Heck yeah, very exciting stuff. I also got my friend Carter Scotland Allen coming to the stage right now. What's up, Carter? How's it going?
What's up, everybody? Hello.
Yo. You're ready for some questions about creatures, my friend?
I am indeed. I hope.
Heck yeah. You hope. Well, let's see what this is all about. Just getting right into it. Ooh, some horror trivia. Sarah, I will let you take the reins, and me and Carter will be your guinea pigs to see if these questions hit land or maybe they completely go over us and stump us. But you never know. It'll be a fun time anyways.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. So there is, as you guys know too, there's punishment questions that await us in case we get them wrong, which I'm very excited to get through those. Have not looked at any of these yet, so can't wait to check it out. Very exciting stuff. We'll start off with the first question. Sarah, all you, my friend.
Yeah, so I will just say this is going to be a mix, so it's not completely about the movies. There could be some behind the scenes stuff. It's going to be like a good mix of general knowledge. And for anybody who has seen the other episodes of this, the punishment round is a little different, so I think you're going to really like it.
Heck yeah. Oh, I can't wait.
So in what decade was the term creature feature popularized in mainstream media?
Ooh. Okay, so here's my immediate thought process here. Like, we have Creature from the Black Lagoon that comes out in the 50s at some point. I think like mid-50s, if I'm remembering correctly. And I feel like this is like when we also have like The Fly and like the first big run of creature features. But before that, we have like monster movies. You know, we have like Dracula, the Hammer pictures, Frankenstein, and all that. But I don't feel like they weren't called creature features until post Creature from the Black Lagoon. But I don't know. That's just my thinking. I'm also thinking about like the type of movies that came out in the 50s and then became popular again in the 1970s. I'm leaning towards 50s, but Carter, what are your thoughts on this matter?
Yeah, I was first thinking 50s, but I was the question saying popularized in mainstream media. I thought maybe towards the 60s or 70s. So I guess my first gut instinct is gonna say 60s. All
right, I'm going 50s. Let's see what it ends up being. Oh shit!
It was the 60s, and it does actually talk about how they came out in the 50s, but Spyglass Media actually put out a collection of movies called Creature Features in the early 60s, so that's when it became kind of a household term.
Oh, okay, interesting. Very cool, very cool. That's
cool. I'm curious what films are in that collection.
Yeah, I think it's most of the ones that I have in the picture there. It's like Wolfman, Mummy, things like that.
I'm trying to see what else this says here, too. The films in this package range from horror and science fiction films of the 50s, British horror films of the 60s, and Japanese giant monster movies of the 60s as well. Okay, cool. Very cool. I love that. Good stuff. Carter, you got me by one so far. Do I get a punishment question because of that, I guess?
I mean, may as well.
We might as well. I like that. All right, let's go to this one. Punishment time. It's a mini game now. Who could you take in a fight, or who could you survive the longest against? Okay. I like this, Sarah. I like where you're going with this. Let's see what we got here.
First one is my favorite. It's the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers or Nemesis from Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Ooh. Okay, so here, like my thinking here is I need to find the rocket launcher at the end of the game to stop Nemesis. So so I feel like I might have better odds against the Creeper, even though he's basically like impossible to beat. But I mean, you could still cut, like, if you're alone with the Creeper, he can't rebuild himself unless he's taking parts off of you. Then you're already dead. You know, if I'm losing a leg, I'm gone. But if I can outrun this guy, maybe chop off his legs real quick, and then like take him, throw him over my head, just start running. I think I could take the Creeper. Nemesis, I think I'm a goner. The guy can use a gun. He's just invincible. I'm dead. I'm gone in that scenario. So I'm going with the Creeper here. Hell yeah.
That's valid.
Totally valid. Good stuff. I dig it. All right, well let's go back to the creatures and their features now. Sarah, this is all you, my friend.
Yeah, so with a score of 8.5 out of 10, what creature feature has the highest IMDb rating? So is it Jaws, Alien, The Thing, or Jurassic Park?
It's definitely not The Thing. I'm leaning against The Thing because that one was received very poorly when it came out.
I'm feeling it's got to be Spielberg.
Yeah, like how
I'm leaning towards Jurassic Park. Like as much as I love Jaws and that's my favorite film of all time. I feel like gut instinct for me says Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, okay. I'm drawing a blank when it comes to Aliens reception. I feel like it was positive. Like people liked that when it came out, right? Maybe.
Who's to say?
Who's to say, Sarah? Ugh. This is a tricky one. All right, what Carter, what are you going with, man? I'm curious.
I mean, like part of me just wants to say Jaws just because Jaws, but I think I'm going to stick with Jurassic Park as much as I don't know, I feel like The Thing and Alien are probably pretty high, but I don't know if they're an 8.5. I don't know why. They should be, or higher. But yeah, I'm thinking Jurassic Park.
Yeah, the highest score out of all of these, that makes sense because, like, Jaws comes out, might have been well received, but, like, Spielberg's a household name by the time we get to the early 90s. You know what I mean? Like, anything he puts out, even if it's, Jurassic Park, one of his best films ever, it's going to be well received. So what's going to have the highest on this list? I think that makes enough sense. Okay, all right, Jurassic Park, you sold me. Let's see it.
It's Alien.
What? Oh, Jaws. Okay, Jurassic Park was second, but Jaws is last.
That's crazy. Wait, so what's the? Okay, so Alien is 8.5. Wow. All right.
Then Jurassic Park is 8 point. Jurassic Park and The Thing are 8.2. Interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Like you, I would have guessed The Thing would have been last.
Right. Because like at first it was like really not well received, but kind of had this like as time went on, people were like, oh, actually, that's a good movie. Like, I don't know what we were thinking. Nice. All right. Well, let's do some punishments because we love getting punished around here. Anyways,
This is perfect for you, Carter. You got Bruce from Jaws, and you have Theta, who is the alligator from Pearl, who I looked up. Theta Bara. She was a silent film actress, and she was like a big sex symbol. So it makes sense that Pearl named her alligator Theta.
I mean, I think I'm just gonna say this is horrifying for me because both of them dealing with water. It just reminds me of the shot, in Pearl when she's swimming, that overhead shot. In X, sorry. But I think I could survive probably Theta a little bit longer. With Bruce, I would freeze up. I would have a heart attack before, like if I looked down and saw a shark like that, I'd have a heart attack and die right there before they even bit me. So that would be the end of me. No sharks for me, but yeah, both of them are terrible.
I'm with you, Carter. Both of these are pretty awful. I'm gonna go with Bruce here, in terms of who I could take. I feel like I could take Theta. I feel like I could take an alligator. I'm just feeling cocky today. I don't know. No, but honestly, like Bruce, it's just because of the size. Like Bruce is way bigger than an alligator, I think. Like what was it, 20, 25 feet is what they say in the movie. Yeah. So like to me, I feel like I could take Theta more than Bruce, but I'm fucked in both situations. Let's just be real. But all right, cool. So which way do you want to die? In the water somehow by some gigantic creature? Fuck that shit. Let's get back to the fun questions though. All you, Sarah.
All right. So what creature feature earned Rick Baker his first Oscar?
I got nothing.
Oh, what did Rick Baker do? Okay, well, what won an Oscar for creature effects? That can't be that long of a list.
That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm like, what?
There's not many
horror films specifically have one. Oh, is it Alien?
What about
Jaws didn't.
Rick Baker is that's 80s. That's like 80s. So I'm trying to think like 80s movies. What did he do? Oh my god. We might need to
this on the podcast.
We've totally talked about this. I'm gonna phone a friend from the audience here. Villain Killin' Dylan immediately said American Werewolf in London.
That actually, that sounds more right.
That makes sense. I feel like anytime you hear anyone talk about American Werewolf in London, it's because of the scene. Did that win an Oscar though?
Who's to say?
I think so. I think he is right.
That won an Oscar? Like that's fucking. If it did, that's fucking awesome. But it's like that's hard for me to believe just off the cuff. And Ty Lee is asking, are werewolf movies creature features? Yeah, they're the same. Yeah, absolutely, they're creature features.
Watch the podcast. We had a whole conversation about it.
Yeah. Oh, so Sarah, you kind of just gave that away, I think, right there.
I mean, I think BKD knows what he's talking about.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, I shot in the dark here, but I guess I'm going with American Werewolf in London. Carter, is that what you're going with?
Yeah. I'm totally drawing a blank on this one. So yeah, I'll stick with that. All
right. Well, hey. Look at that. Very nice. American Werewolf in London. Crazy how we guessed that, Oh, it's insane.
It was. He worked on the werewolves, and it was his first win. And he's won some other stuff since then, but that's kind of like the one he's known for.
Nice. Okay, I wasn't sure. I knew that like 80s came to mind immediately when I heard that name, but I wasn't 100% sure there. Cool. Very nice. Yeah. Good stuff.
All right. So, which movie has the higher Rotten Tomato score? And this is combined critic and audience. Is it Creature from the Black Lagoon or Frankenstein?
Frankenstein, 100%.
Yeah, I was thinking Frankenstein for sure too. I thought maybe, oh, this is gonna be a trick question, but I think it's still got to be Frankenstein.
This is like widely regarded as one of the best horror movies ever made. Like I love Creature, like me personally, but I doubt it has a good Rotten Tomatoes score. Just off
Also,
the cuff.
Even if it's not even up there as like the greatest, I still feel like Frankenstein's more well known. Like no matter what, so anybody who knows it and has the ability to give it a rating is gonna rate it higher. I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. Like Creature, like once again, I like it because it's weird and shit. But it's weird, It's a little more obscure than your Draculas, your Frankenstein's, your Wolfman. So I'm going Frankenstein here. You want to lock that in too, Carter? Just checking. No last minute thoughts. All right, let's run it. Let's see what it is. Oh,
But not
but
by
it's close.
too much. Yeah, it wasn't like a massive gap, but you're right.
What? I'm shocked by Creature from the Black Lagoon's Rotten Tomatoes. Like, I got to be real. I can't believe it's that high. Like, that's awesome. Cool. All right. Also, the Horror Den is asking, might be random, but is Slither 2006 considered a creature feature? I'm curious. Hey, you guys have seen this movie, right?
A long time ago.
I almost would say more so of an alien film than creature feature, but you could still almost categorize it as both because it's so damn bizarre. But creature feature, zombie feature, alien feature, I don't know.
That's all kind of similar, but not quite the same. They're all like they're like cousins of each other. But yeah, I feel you on that. It's a creature. It comes from outer space. I don't know, alien. Similar things. Oh, Jeepers Creepers is up next. Nice.
So, according to the lore of the creeper, how often can he eat?
I'm gonna say I have no clue because I've only seen the first film and I don't plan on watching the rest of the franchise. I've got no clue, so I'm gonna say I don't know, every 5 years.
I believe it's every 23 years for 23 days. Maybe. Yes. Let's run it. Let's see what's up.
Yeah.
Hate to dance on you like that, Carter. But anyways,
that is A-okay. I am not a Jeepers Creepers fanatic, I guess.
Not a fan. I grew up with it. I think that's why I like it. If I had never seen it before though.
But other than that, I just don't care.
Oh, I gotcha. I would recommend the sequel though, like if you haven't seen it. Yeah.
I like 1 and 2 together, and you don't need to see the other 2.
Yep. 100% yes. All right. Who you gonna fight, Carter?
Yeah, the xenomorph or the predator.
Okay, this is just me because this is I just want to fight a predator. That's like that sounds so weird to say, but Predator, I watched that all the time as a kid, and I just thought it was the most badass thing ever. So I'm gonna say I could last longer, could probably kill a predator. That's just me being cocky. But also the xenomorph, I would not want to be in an enclosed space with one of those things. So for that reason alone, I'm sticking with the predator. But also, predators are just so damn cool.
I really feel you on that one. I also think the predator would honor the fact that you would want to fight it too, so you might have a better chance. A xenomorph's they're just animals, they're just gonna rip you apart. So yeah, okay, good stuff. A tough one though. Both of those are not easy. I would not want to fight either of them. Ooh, gross stuff. I love it. All right.
And I know Carter likes Cloverfield, so I'm banking on him for this one. But what happens...
If I were to get this wrong, I'd be upset.
What happens when you're bitten by one of the Cloverfield monster's parasites? Do you get sick and explode? Do you become a zombie-like creature? Do you hemorrhage from all of your orifices and bleed out? Or does nothing happen? You get bit, and if you die, you die.
Are we saying this at the same time, or what? Because I feel like we both got this in the bag.
I think we both got this in the bag, but God, I wish it was C.
Oh God!
I want to see that. I want to see that happen. I'm very invested in
I
this.
would have remembered that.
But it is definitely
Yeah,
get sick and
it's
explode.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, rest in peace, Lizzie Kaplan.
Dude,
Rest.
I remember the first time seeing that in theaters. I remember just like, not necessarily being scared, but just being like, "Holy shit!" You know, it was just so wild.
Right? And when you look it up, I found the little silhouette of her, and it looks like she's turning into a blueberry, but she's fully exploding.
Oh, ugh.
Ooh, I love it. Oh, that's such a upsetting
Willy
sequence
Wonka
in that
action.
movie. Oh, one of my favorites for that one. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough one here.
Yeah, so here's another Rotten Tomatoes score. So again, it's combined critic and audience between Lake Placid and Anaconda. What do you think is the higher score?
Okay, well, Carter, something to think about here. Anaconda is literally just Creature from the Black Lagoon with an anaconda. And that had a pretty high Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yes, but I feel like I remember Anaconda not doing well, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean,
Did, like,
I
oh-
love it. Like, it's dumb and I love it, but I feel like, and I guess it did for me personally. It took me forever to see Lake Placid, so off of just first instinct, I would say Anaconda. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm always going with my gut, so I'm gonna stick with Anaconda.
Here's another question too. Did Lake Placid go to theaters like the first one? I think they both of these went to theaters, but I
don't know. I'm pretty sure Anaconda did. I don't know about Lake Placid.
yeah, because I know Anaconda. It's got like that crazy cast, but Lake Placid, it's not as crazy with the cast. Like you still got like the people on the poster here, and then also Betty White. So like it's got a pretty decent cast, but it gives me straight to DVD vibes a little bit. Carter doesn't care. He just left. Like, fuck you, Jake.
I'm like, hey, I'm out.
He's like, I don't care about any. No, it's Anaconda, dude.
Back. It's like, no, fuck what you're saying. No.
Joey XYZ is saying,
Lake Placid.
yeah, first time hearing about Lake Placid. That's crazy, man. Check it out. It's a really fun 90s creature feature. It's not like I don't think it's a 10 out of 10, but it's really fun. It's a really fun movie. Ty saw Lake Placid in theaters, so can confirm that. Interesting.
I love that Carrie said Anaconda just for Jennifer Lopez.
Just because of
And
Jennifer
Ice Cube.
Lopez. Yeah, and Ice Cube.
And is it Owen Wilson?
Yeah, Owen Wilson is in it. John Voight, can't forget about
John
his
Voight,
weird
yeah.
performance in that movie.
Creepy man.
He's basically Tommy Wiseau. Like, he's just more famous Tommy Wiseau, in my opinion. But yeah, you know what? I'm going with Anaconda. Or, you know what, Carter, are you locking in Anaconda?
Yeah, I'm just sticking with it just because that was my gut, and I don't have a huge attachment to Lake Placid. I don't have a huge memory of it, so hey, I got no clue about that one.
All right, I'm going to be a contrarian and not go with Lake Placid. Let's just see what happens. Let's roll them dice. Because I also have nothing on this one. Let's run it. Oh!
Ooh,
What?
Whoa!
Whoa!
Wow, that's bad for Anaconda.
Right?
I shocked. Like, genuinely shocked both of these are so low. Damn.
I knew they were going to be low, but I don't know why. That's surprising.
Yeah. I thought Anaconda would at least have like a 50-something, if we're being real.
I mean, this is a really popular creature feature, you know? Like, I thought there'd be a little more love for both of these ones. Damn. It's kind of crazy. Shit. All right, well, Lake Placid just by a smidge, too. Oh, they're close. I dig it, though. All right, Carter, time to get punished, my friend.
Ooh, oh, fuck.
We're talking Spiderhead from The Thing or the Merman from Cabin in the Woods.
Ugh. I'm just going to say Merman simply because spiders aren't my thing. Dude, The Thing in general that's like the most terrifying, worst thing imaginable. So no, I don't want to deal with that. That's gives me creepy crawlies now. A merman, I don't know why. I feel like I could just kick it, so I'm just going with merman.
You can't get assimilated by the merman too.
I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of things in the Cabin in the Woods where I'm like, it's so over the top. Where I'm like, yeah, I could take that.
Fair.
But I'm sticking with merman.
Merman's pretty slow too. Like I feel like you could, if you weren't, dying on the ground, you'd have a chance.
If I were already injured, I'd probably be screwed. But
hell yeah! All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Back to the questions. Oh, speaking of Cabin in the Woods, there you go.
Wow. So in Cabin in the Woods, what monster kills Technician Steve?
Oh man.
I wonder what it could be.
Carter, do you have the answer?
I hope so, right?
Yeah, you. Go ahead.
Unicorn?
Go ahead. The unicorn?
Right? Is it not?
It's the merman, my friend.
Oh, it is the merman. We just talked about it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were going to sync up so perfectly.
Because he's saying that the whole movie. He's like, I just want it to be the merman, and then he gets eaten by it.
Oh, I gotta rewatch that movie.
Oh, dude, just
It's been a while.
Excellent film. That's one of my favorite scenes too. Like when he's crawling over to him out of the fog. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh yeah, okay, I do remember.
He's
that
like,
now.
come on.
That's that was dumb. I should have got that.
It's good stuff though, man. Oh, love it. That's so funny. What are the odds? What are the odds of that?
Right?
All right, well, we got a fun question here, Carter, for who to... Wait, Sarah, pause. Hang on.
I got some weird coincidences with this question. No, you go ahead, Jake.
I'm just going to say one thing. And I just want to say one thing. Carter, it's all you. You have the floor, my friend. Sarah, you were expecting us to fight one of these guys?
Well, I had the caveat of who do you think you would survive the longest against?
Okay. Fair enough. That's just really funny to me. That's oh my god.
No, Jake, I want you to fight Clover. I want you to just give it your all.
I'm like this. Come on, man, bring it on! Just start fist fighting a kaiju. Yeah, let's run it. Okay. All right. Carter, Godzilla, Cloverfield monster.
Well, first off, this is just weird because today I went to Dollar Tree and found Godzilla 2014 brand new for $1.35.
Amazing.
So that was a steal. But also simply because Godzilla doesn't have creepy crawlies falling off of it.
Hell yeah.
I'm going with Godzilla. I just, I can focus at the giant thing in the sky rather than a bunch of little things crawling around me. The only thing that's the big downside is, of course, laser breath. I guess it depends on fire breath. It depends on which version of Godzilla. But yeah, I'm sticking with Godzilla.
Yeah, I would so much rather get laser breath than get bitten and explode.
Yes.
I'd rather get, laser fire breath or stomped on first before
Stomp.
Dissected.
Yeah, like just get it over with. I don't want to blow up like that. Ugh. I would climb up its back, like up Godzilla's back, and maybe like try to claw in his eye or something. Like that would be my, I don't know, maybe that would work. But
summon Mothra, see what happens.
See, in that universe, at least there's something to fight him. That's a good argument for Godzilla. Pretty good argument there. All right. Mothman prophecies.
Oh god, speaking of moths, I'm so good at this. So in the Mothman prophecies, what is the name of the town where people see the creature appear? And for a hint, it's the name of a real town because the Mothman prophecies is like based on a true story.
Oh my god.
I just kind of got to add this to my list because I haven't seen it. I've heard of it before, but I haven't seen it. So yeah, I got to add it to my list. And I got nothing to do tonight or tomorrow, so I'll be watching it tonight or tomorrow.
Carter, it's really good.
I don't know why I don't remember the name. This happened like in this is Ohio, I'm pretty sure, somewhere, right? Or
so it's West Virginia.
It is West Virginia.
The name of the town, 2 words, both starts with the same letter.
I'm gonna ignore Villain Killin' Dylan's thing in the chat. Because I already used my one.
Oh,
I called the audience once. I don't remember. I got nothing here. Carter, man, anything?
I mean,
You're like, I haven't seen the movie, bro.
No. Move on.
Let's run it. Point Pleasant. Ah.
Okay.
Villain Killing Dylan was right. It's Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Villain gets that point.
Nice
That's for you, bud.
Job, Dylan.
Hell yeah. All right, let's get punished again. Oh.
So Gilman from Creature from the Black Lagoon, or David from American Werewolf in London.
David. The
Gilman
little
or
fella.
David?
Oh, that's tough. Carter, what are you thinking, man?
I'm going
Good fight.
Gilman. There's things with teeth freak me out and claws. I guess Gilman technically kind of has claws. I'm going Gilman.
See, if you're on land, though, like, you can just run away from him. But, like...
and I feel like,
as long as you're not in water, you're fine.
Slither away from him, yeah.
But also, is it morally wrong to say just like wait for the daytime and just murder David as a human?
Oh, okay.
See, that's a good point, though.
Is it for sure? Yeah. Am I fighting the werewolf? Can I wait?
Well, because specifically it is David. Not just, there's one time of the
then I'll
month.
go with David. Yeah.
A human man versus a gill man, or potentially a werewolf 1 out of 30 times. You make a good point for David. I'm still sticking with the gill man, though. He walks so slow on the land. It's like, come on, bro.
We have a
Like
new...
ambles around like he's wearing flippers.
He is wearing flip. That's a good point. You got to give him that.
See where I'm going.
Gilman. Love it. All right. Oh, this is a good one. This is such an underrated movie. Can I just say that? Like, no one talks about this movie. Oh.
I saw it in theaters and it was just like there was literally 3 people in there with me and I was like, this was so good.
It was very underrated 2020s movie.
So true or false? In Underwater, Kristen Stewart's character is the only survivor.
False.
I want to say everyone dies in that movie. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember bits and pieces from it, but
I watched this
I'm gonna say false.
I watched this on VOD like months after it came out. So, man, I want to say, because like the last thing I remember is Kristen Stewart like looking out and then, well, yeah, what happens at the end of the movie. That's the last thing I remember. Yeah, I'm going with false too. I want to say, false. Let's run it.
It's false. She's the last to die. She's like, she sacrifices herself to save the other 2 that go up in the pods.
Right. Never doubt yourself. That's the true lesson of this story.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut. I love it. Oh, my favorite horror movie. Let's run it.
Yeah, I put this one in here just for you. So which of the
Thank you.
flies has the higher Rotten Tomatoes score? The 80s or the 50s?
That's tough. That's real tough. I want to say the Cronenberg one, but Cronenberg movies are not, like, sometimes not very high up there on Rotten Tomatoes, from my experience. But this is also regarded as his best film more times often than not.
I think I'm gonna go Cronenberg too.
Have you ever seen the original Fly, Carter?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I actually just re-added it to my list a couple days ago.
It's pretty solid, man. It's a pretty solid movie. It's got some really cheesy moments that may not have aged well, but I still really like it.
I just don't know about Rotten Tomatoes score for it. That's the only reason why I'm like, yeah, I know Cronenberg can be iffy with ratings in general. But I still think I gotta go with his version of The Fly.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that as well. I feel like when you think of Cronenberg, the movie you think of is The Fly too, for most people at least.
What Cronenberg film are you going to show somebody to introduce them? The Fly.
Yeah, right. It's like just a perfect introduction to his weird style here. Ty Lee is saying Ian Malcolm is great in it, which I think is really funny. Yeah. All right. Let's run it. 80s Fly. It is. Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, but it's close.
It was close.
Wow, the 58 one has a really good score on Rotten Tomatoes. That's nuts.
Yeah, the audience score for the 58 one is higher than I was expecting.
Yeah. And it has a higher critics score than the remake too, which is interesting. Huh. Cool.
That
All right.
kind of that seems like a critic thing. That makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. The 80s one. Just a little bit, just a little gross.
All right. So in Jaws, they catch a tiger shark that they blame for the attacks. They cut it open and find a license plate. What state was it from? Rhode Island, Louisiana, New York, or Florida?
Oh, I know this.
I don't, and that's disappointing.
He has a line about it in the movie too.
I don't remember. I'm gonna say Rhode Island.
I gotta stop. I really gotta stop watching this movie. Isn't it? It's Louisiana. Because doesn't he say something about it going up the Mississippi River?
Yes, because I was thinking. I was first gonna say Florida because I was thinking swimming up, but I was like, no, that's too far. You're probably right with Louisiana.
I feel like.
Yeah, that's probably right.
All right, fuck it. Let's see it.
But I don't know.
I've seen this movie too many goddamn times. Ooh.
I have, and I should remember that.
Louisiana. With all the milk coming out of its belly
I was
too.
like, I can remember this. I can visualize the scene, but I couldn't remember the license plate.
Yeah, the thing that sticks out, at least in my brain, is all the milk and white liquid. Like, what is that? What is the explanation there for that? Let's do a punishment question because I just feel like we haven't done one of those.
I got that wrong. So
I also just like getting punished. I don't know. All right. Anyways, I like to make it weird, Carter. Anyways, here you go.
Yeah. So the spiders from Eight-Legged Freaks or the worms from Tremors.
Jake, you want to go? You want me to go?
Here's my thing about this. Genuinely, the movie that terrified me when I was a kid was Eight-Legged Freaks because of the people getting wrapped up in the web and all that. I would rather die. I would rather die than have to sit there and wait for a spider to spit acid in my intestines and then suck out all the gut juice. So I think I'm gonna let the tremors rip away my flesh instead, potentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing, and that is because I refuse to watch spider movies. That's the one creature feature that I can't do. Nope. I won't watch Eight-Legged Freaks. I won't watch the new Arachnophobia. We'll see. I don't know. It's like it would be a great video, like a reaction, because I can't do spiders. So I'll do a tremor.
Very nice, very nice. You haven't seen Eight-Legged Freaks though? Never popped up?
I've watched, kill counts and stuff of it just because I was curious, but it's just, even though it's so cheesy and the CGI doesn't hold up too well, it's just that stuff freaks me out.
But our Lord and Savior David Arquette is in it.
I know. That's the reason why I wanted to watch it, is because I was like, I love him, but no.
He's basically just Dewey too, which I love. He's just Dewey again in that movie, but fighting spiders. Look at that! Sarah's killing it tonight.
I said, wow, if you really thought I wasn't going to be able to include a slide about Dewey like the first two games, you were dead wrong. Light of my life, David Arquette shines as Chris McCormick in Eight-Legged Freaks. Enjoy these photos of him and skip the punishment zone.
Sarah, I genuinely believe that you can see into the future, this stream, and you just are writing all these out as you're seeing this somehow. That's just so funny.
My little puppets.
I guess so. Fuck. This is Sarah's world, and we're all just living in it. Oh my god.
Ooh.
All right. So this one's hard. which Alien movie has the higher Rotten Tomato score? Again, this is combined critic and audience, so Alien or Aliens.
Okay, so this is like, Carter, I'm just going to be real. These are going to be like neck and neck.
Yeah.
Like, this is going to be flip a coin.
The only reason why I lean towards Aliens is because that is the film that I feel like is just slightly more wider audience friendly. You know, just
I agree.
It's obviously more action heavy. I mean, that's just simply it. You know, 80s action. It's just easier for people to grasp, I feel. So for that reason alone, I think I'm gonna say Aliens and stick with Aliens. But obviously, yeah, it's got to be like ridiculously close. I feel like the audience score is higher on Aliens, but the critic score will probably be higher on Alien.
I totally agree. I 100% agree. But how close is that, though? You know, that's really what it comes down to. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Shit. So we know that Alien has a high Metacritic score from earlier, but Sarah specifically did not put in the Rotten Tomatoes, which I think is quite clever.
Sneaky.
Sneaky. You're gonna go with Aliens, Carter?
Yeah, I'm sticking with it.
All right, I'm gonna go with Alien. Let's see how this rolls. Let's run it.
It's a dead tie, audience
Whoa.
and critic.
Holy.
Whoa.
Jesus. That's awesome. That's cool. I like that.
It's a tie. Oh, that's crazy. It's
And
like
for a
literally the
sequel?
same numbers too, like across the board. That's crazy.
Yeah, I just thought that was cool. And I was like, I'm going to put it in.
Hell yeah. Nice. I thought it would be like, you know, like very close but different numbers, but no, just exactly the same. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
damn. That's got to be
Gotta
one of
like
the
a
hardest
percent or two off.
Right. That's got to be one of the hardest franchises like ever to rank. Like that, I genuinely don't know what I would put ahead of one another, either Alien or Aliens. So that can't even argue with that Rotten Tomatoes score. Very nice. All right.
Right. So before John Carpenter was signed on to direct The Thing, which other director was being pushed by the studio to be the producer's first choice?
I feel like I've definitely I've heard this and I've read this before, but I don't remember. I can't recall it.
Yeah, I will say it is like a horror director you would know. It's not somebody who's like faded into obscurity. Like they directed a pretty significant movie.
There's a part of me that wants to say Cronenberg, but that feels like way too obvious of an answer.
Yeah, I can't.
And yeah, the producers wanted Carpenter, but the studio was pushing for somebody else.
Man.
What year was The Thing? 80, 86 or something?
I want to say it was like 80, 82. It was like early 80s.
Oh, early 80s, yeah. Because I was thinking, maybe a slasher director that I'd know. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, Cronenberg, yeah, it does seem like a good kind of obvious choice, but I don't know.
It feels too obvious. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Because the other thing to think about too is the original Thing is not like gory and gross like how the remake is. So maybe they were trying to find somebody who was a little more straightforward horror, you know? Like, but who's a big 70s director that was doing horror?
Thinking it's not. No. It's not Toby Hooper, is it?
Oh, it could be Toby Hooper. Because think Texas Chainsaw. What was Poltergeist? When was Poltergeist? Was that early 80s too?
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, who did Poltergeist? Was it Toby Hooper?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna stick with Toby Hooper because I was thinking in my mind, I was like, who did Poltergeist? So I'm thinking Toby Hooper. I'm gonna stick with that.
Shit. I can't even argue with that. I'm gonna be weird and different though, and say Cronenberg just to see maybe. But I think you're right. Let's run it. Oh shit!
Hey, I was like, I knew I've heard it recently.
Wow, Toby Hooper's The Thing. What would that look like?
Weird.
Very weird. Interesting. All right. Cool. I dig it.
All right, Jake. So the crawlers from The Descent or Dracula from Voyage of the Demeter?
I don't know where you got that picture from The Descent, but I fucking love it. That looks like me at 4 a.m. looking for snacks.
I was like, me, 3 a.m., getting water.
Yeah. Spot on. Who would I want to fight more? Damn, that's really tough. Dracula's pretty smart. You know, he's been around the block a few times.
And are you on the Demeter at the time?
That's a good question.
I would say so. I think for the crawlers, you're in the caves. For Dracula,
Okay.
you're on the ship.
All right.
Oh.
That makes it a bit more fair, because I was going to say, if Dracula's on land, I'm picking Dracula.
Right.
You know, here's the other thing, too, about The Descent. I feel like a lot of the deaths in that movie happen because of bad character choices. Not all of them, but enough of them to make an argument, I think. So I'm gonna go with the crawlers because I'm assuming I would never go into a cave by myself. Like literally never. I wouldn't go on a boat by myself ever though too. So I don't know. I'm going crawlers here. I feel like I got a better chance here. You know, there's more of them, but they're a little dumber. Like once again, Dracula's gonna fuck me up. 1-on-1, me and Dracula, I'm done. Like it's not even a fight. Guy's just taking me out. Let's fight a bunch of them in a blood pool. That'll be fun. Great movie. Oh, all right.
All right. How many Predator movies are there?
Are we including AVP?
Yes. Any
then
movie that
7.
involves like the licensed Predator.
7.
That's 7. Did you hear that Prey 2 might be in development though?
No, I didn't. That would be nice.
Well,
really
I mean, we
Prey.
got that ending credit sequence was hint enough. I'm okay with it.
True.
I'd be very down.
I
Prey
need to
was
get
good.
that steelbook.
Yes, thank God they're releasing that. It's really cool. Really
Yeah,
cool
about
stuff.
time.
There's
It is
7.
Bingo.
Nice. We don't think about the Predator from 2018, but I guess it exists.
No, yeah. I didn't even finish it. I had the way I finished the film was watching Dead Meat's kill count of it.
You're not
didn't
supposed to do that,
hate it.
Carter. I'm just kidding.
I didn't hate it. I saw it in theaters and I didn't feel like I wasted my money. Have I rewatched it ever again? No. But I had fun.
Hell yeah.
That's
Okay.
all that matters.
As long as you had fun, that's what matters. I love it. I don't know why this never processed in my brain before, but I did not realize both of the AVP movies came out in between Predator 2 and Predators. Like I don't know why. Just never, my brain never processed that. But very cool. Very cool stuff. All right. Lots of fun movies in that franchise though, for sure. Resident Evil, one I grew up with. Love this.
Right? The best 2 movies in the franchise, in my opinion. So we have Resident Evil and Resident Evil Apocalypse. So 1 and 2, if you're not familiar. Which one has the higher Rotten Tomatoes score?
It's got to be 1.
Yeah, that's my gut instinct. Just gotta stick with 1. I haven't seen any of them in a long time.
I just
But, yeah,
rewatched them. I bought like the Blu-ray of them or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Man.
That Blu-ray set that they have is cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll watch 1 and 2 like back to back. I'd say every like couple months, but I don't really go with the others.
Yeah, they're they're movies, you know, they exist. But yeah, I really love 2 though because you have Nemesis in it. But I there's no way it's got a higher score than the original. I don't know.
Yeah,
But maybe.
sticking with 1.
I'm sticking with 1 too. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. Resident Evil.
Come on, the guy turning into
Of course. But it's blasphemous that Apocalypse only has a 19 from the
That's
critics.
That's a certified fresh movie. I don't care. I love it.
I was like, the audience got it right. It's a 6.
Yeah. And Nemesis is just one of the best villains ever. Nobody ever talks about poor Nemesis. He's great.
And Carlos, we get Carlos.
We do get Carlos. Do we get him in is he in any of the other movies? Why do I not know that?
Yeah, he's in most of them, and then he blows himself up in Annihilation, maybe?
That sounds
He's in,
right.
I want to say he's in like at least 3.
I think he's in 3. Okay. Now it's coming back to me a little bit. Yeah. I like that though. Good stuff. I love those movies so much. I just hit wow. Okay. Just keep doing that. Sorry, I just skipped a question. Yeah.
We're gonna have to go right to the punishment zone after that.
You know what time? Yeah. All right. Well, let's run this question, and then I'll just we'll go there. Cool. Yeah. Fuck me. Jeez.
So because it was too dangerous to obviously film in a real cave, they built sets for the descent. How many separate cave sets did they have to make? 14, 21, 19, or 25?
B, 21.
I'm gonna go with C, 19, because I don't.
I was thinking that too, but I'm sticking with B.
All right. Let's see it. B or C. Oh,
ooh, Carter was right.
This cave can legally drink. I dig it. All right. All right. Let's get punished. Let's run it.
So the raptor from Jurassic Park or the snake from Anaconda. I think they call her Annie.
Can I just say fuck? Yeah, I don't know. I would just crawl in a corner and cry myself to sleep and hopefully not die, I think, in this situation, either or. Raptors are smart. How smart is this snake from Anaconda? It's just a big snake.
At the end of the day, it's just a big snake.
Right. Could I get away from this thing faster? Maybe. That's the other thing I'm thinking. I'm not trying to fight this thing. I'm not fighting a snake or a raptor. I'm just running. I think I could get away from the snake faster. Because like a raptor, no matter what terrain you're on, you're fucked. You're just getting your head ripped off. I will say though, a bunch of kids outsmarted the raptor from Jurassic Park though. You got to think about that.
True.
So there's that element. But I don't know. I'm sticking with the snake. Little slithery guy. He can't. Nah. Sarah, I'm having mouse problems again. This always happens. There we go. Okay, we're chilling now. Okay, all you.
All right. Yeah, so the one that we skipped by was just asking like how many Godzilla movies there were. There's 38 of them, which is insane. There's 33 that are Japanese and 5 that are American.
And there's another one coming out next year, which is crazy to think about. Oh,
right.
Nuts.
So now we're kind of going back into the classics. So between The Mummy and Dracula, which is the higher score?
Dracula. I'm going with Dracula. Wait. What Dracula is this one?
The one from the 30s. These are both from the 30s.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I still think I'm gonna go with Dracula. I feel like this is gonna be one of the trick ones where it's gonna be The Mummy, but I'm sticking with Dracula.
I feel that too, Carter. I genuinely enjoy Dracula just a little more. I feel like The Mummy does slow down a bit, but I'm also modern audience, not audiences from way back when. But this is Rotten Tomatoes, though.
I think Dracula. this is just I rewatched it last month. I actually thought it holds up pretty well.
It does, man. Do you watch the version with the music or without the music?
Oh, it had music.
Okay. I don't remember when, but at some point they added in like the strings and stuff later on because like there is a cut where there's just no music. It's just like silent during some periods, and it's a little awkward. Yeah, it's a fun little tidbit. I don't know. I think I definitely like Dracula more. It's got to have a higher score. It's way more popular than The Mummy. Yeah, I'm going Dracula too. All right, Carter, you're locking that in. Dracula it is. All right, let's see it. Mummy or Dracula? Oh,
it's Dracula.
Very, very.
But it's damn close.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that to be so high up there with The Mummy. Interesting. Huh. A lot of these old
higher than I expected.
Right? A lot of these old movies have really high scores. Not saying that they're bad by any means. It's just surprising. I feel like I hear a lot of younger people say, "Oh man, these movies are old and slow" or whatever. So I don't know. Just kind of surprising. I dig that. Very cool stuff.
That was it.
Yay! We survived, Carter. We
did it.
Very nice.
I didn't do as bad as I thought I would.
No.
You know, I didn't either. Yeah, I'm a little good stuff. Thank you, Sarah. Well, let's go over to the punishment questions real quick. Let's just run through these real quick. See who else we have to fight, and then we'll call it a stream.
All right. So, Seth from The Fly or Wallace from Tusk?
Me and the boys going up to the gas station. These guys just look like they're hanging out with each other. You know, they're vibing, eating some snacks.
They're crawling out of the bar at 2 a.m. looking for Monster Energies.
Yes. Looks about right.
Sarah, who would you rather take?
This is hard. So I think this might be the last one because I remember just being like sad about it because it was like, I don't want to fight them. Like, these are things that just like happened to these people. But at the end of the day, a walrus isn't moving that fast. So I'm going to have to go with Wallace.
Same.
Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. But I'm kind of with you, Sarah. I'm like, I don't even want to answer. Like, this is just sad for both of these.
Disgusting and depressing.
Yeah. I would most likely run away, but yeah, I do agree. I think I would have just a slightly better chance against Wallace. But man,
throw a mackerel at him and take off.
Yeah, he would just run the other way. he'd be all right. God, that really is disturbing. Every time I see that the Tusk picture, so messed up. That's Justin Long under there. That's I love it. All right, that's the last one. Very fun.
Yeah.
Finn. Very fitting. I dig it. Very good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah, real quick before we wrap up this stream, is there anything that you want to shout out or put out into the world of the horror stuff?
No, I'm not doing anything. This is the last big thing I had planned. So thanks for having me again. This was super fun.
Of course, it's always fun. I love going through these. They're great for replay too. So like, watch this on replay and then like just try to guess along with us, see if you get them right or not. Carter, with you, man, what do you got going on?
I mean, honestly, I've just been getting back to posting videos, so that's feeling good. But I will say, for this October, I got a video every single day planned, whether it's a short or a long form video. But I'll say, I guess the biggest video I got planned right now is 131 Halloween movie recommendations. So they're not necessarily the 131 best Halloween films. They're just 131 films that I recommend for people to watch in the spooky month of October. So I got a bunch of cool videos planned. So other than that, same old, same old.
Nice.
So if you need something fun to watch, you'll have 131 recommendations. You can't say you got nothing to watch at that point. Come on. I love it, guys. Well, very good stuff. Make sure to check out Sarah on Instagram because you have an Instagram, Sarah. And Carter on everything else, right? You're on YouTube and Instagram and
YouTube,
X.
Instagram, TikTok, X, Twitter, whatever.
Whatever the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah.
I love it. Very good stuff. Well, make sure to check them out all on those platforms. Thanks for playing, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be live again tomorrow talking probably some Scream. I haven't talked about Scream in too long, so had a new Scream video out today, and maybe we'll do a stream tomorrow. Scream stream! Ugh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for trivia, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Peace out.